Who said Spirit Breaker is not menace? I didn't, but above didn't as well. In fact, on their site, Spirit Breaker has around 51% win rate. On higher levels, he has around 50-ish win rate. He got nerfed, yes, but the crazy bull is still alive. There is only one thing to do when playing Spirit Breaker, is to be aggressive. If you have that in mind, then you're all set. Just, you need to consider a couple of steps in order for you to win the lane. So, let's get started. For step 1, easy, harass the enemy. Harassing the cores early game will prevent them from farming. Enemy cores will need to fall back to their jungle to farm longer, giving your team an advantage to push early on, or even to farm safely in their own jungle. This brings me to step 2, supporting your core in lane. Most of the time, Spirit Breaker is played as a position 4 hero, and not as a core hero. So always make sure to pull creeps in lane. This will make the safe lane push into the danger zone, where you can initiate more chances and forcing the harassing aspect. Building on that, we can jump straight to step 3, which is providing vision to your team and to yourself. In any game, every position 4 needs to buy some wards to help their team. But for Bara, it is very important to buy wards for him, especially for his first spell. Having vision around the map, especially deep in their jungle, will help you decide which step to take. Seeing a low health hero who are trying to get away, easy. You can charge and maybe, possibly, get a kill on your own. Do you foresee a possible team fight happening on any other lane? You can either initiate first, or else support to secure a team fight. Do you see a gank coming in your lane? You can either fall back or counter initiate. So once again, I would like to emphasize the importance of having wards, especially aggressive wards, during the game. What I'm saying here is, if you have vision, Bara can easily charge anyone, make him one of the best heroes to teleport anywhere in the map. Step 4. Be aware of the surroundings. If you are winning your lane with your core, check for other lanes if they need any type of support. If not, just keep on harassing the cores, mostly the safe lane carry. Why? Preventing the enemy safe laner to farm will delay his core items like his BKB, his Manta style, his MKB, his butterfly. This also means he needs to spend more time in the jungle to farm. Having the enemy safe laner farming means better win chance in team fights to come. Step 5, which is the final step, and is the most straightforward from them all, is to repeat steps 1 and 4 throughout the whole game. This will secure a steady win probability. Harass, support your core in lane, vision, and be aware of surroundings. We discussed what to do during the game. What about the benefits of picking Bara? There are plenty of benefits of having Spirit Breaker in the team. First of all is that you can charge anywhere in the map at maximum speed, like other supports too. If there is a team fight happening, or there is a core in your team that he needs your support, you can easily charge and help him out. Maybe change the aggro of the enemy towards you, and you can use your movement speed as a great advantage to simply just run away. Did I mention his passive ability, Greater Bash? Yeah, it's awesome. Well, Greater Bash, in terms of an ability, the description it says that it is 17% chance to be triggered. But in reality, we all know, for certain people, it's 90% of the time, and others are just 1%. A little bit of luck based here. And yes, forgot to mention his second ability as well, BullDoze, which grants him more movement speed and also status resistant, which is very similar to Sanj, although it does not have movement speed with it, but you can combine it with Ayasha. Okay, now, to amplify those benefits, the items you need to buy during the game. Anything that amplifies movement speed is the way to go. Spirit Breaker late game becomes a tanky hero. He's a great frontliner when it comes to teamfights. Buying items like Blade Mail, his Shard, Lotus Orb can amplify his tankiness and have certain spells redirected to him. The other items that you need to get depend on who you are facing. You are facing physical heroes like PA, Drow, Terror Blade, then you need to go with items that have armor in them, like Assault Cuirass, Lotus Orb, Shiva. Items which will help you take more physical hits. If you are facing magic heroes, then a pipe will help you a lot. Or maybe in some circumstances you can get a Glimmer Cape. Or if you would like to be more tanky, a Turner's Shot will do. We discussed the items. Now let's give out some tips during gameplay. There will be cases where you just spawned and the cores are dead. The first thing that you need to do is to push the lanes and prevent the enemy team from pushing. Cleaning the lanes is very easy for Spirit Breaker. You just need to charge on the range creep and you just simply clear the wave with your passive ability. Considering that Charge of Darkness has around 13 seconds of cooldown at max level, you can easily charge on any other lane and clear the other lanes as well. But please do remember that lane farming is very important for your course. So I would only suggest to push the lanes when the enemy team are pushing aggressively. During mid game or late game, it is very important to be watching the map for any team fight happen. As we said before, being aggressive will win the match. Being late in a team fight can change the outcome of the game. Your safe lane carry who needed your stance and control seconds before would have lived and won the whole fight. So be aware and play with your team. Make sure not to waste your ult and focus on the core players. So do not waste it on support heroes, but focus much more on the core heroes. Those heroes which make a difference in a team fight. That is all there is to say about Spirit Breaker. Repeating the steps mentioned earlier: harassing, supporting in lane, provide deep vision, be aware of other lanes, and most important, to be aggressive will lead you to a higher win rate. Do not forget to purchase items depending on who you are facing. So for example, if you need more magic resistance, do not go and purchase more movement speed items. And yeah, that is how you will win the next couple of games with Spirit Breaker. Thank you all for watching, and once again, see you next time. GG!